Hey there, Bourbon Street Joe here, back for a Two for Tuesday. This one should be interesting. We're going back to my favorite country, which at this point may or may not be Canada. Sorry, my favorite country to visit, I guess, which is going to be Japan. So what we have today is well, we do have the scale, but apparently we don't know how to operate it anymore. We have a Japanese self-defense force type 1 ration. And we have also a guest appearance today by the Canada Border Services Agency, also known as Canada Customs, on my Japanese type 2 ration. So I reviewed the type 2s before. This is an official JSDF ration, as we can see right there. And we'll throw a translation. Okay, stop bumping everything. We'll throw a translation up over there. They got into this. They didn't touch anything. Anyway, before this craps out. So this is, and I'll translate that here. This is gohan, which is a white rice. And by gohan, I don't mean that gohan or that one or whatever you Dragon Ball Z types go over. 432 grams total. So it's just white rice. This is beef with vegetables, 205 grams total. And this is pickles. Or these are pickles. Not this is pickles. This is a can of pickles. And of course the Japanese type 1 rations are all in cans. Type 2s, they went to the pouches. So that's 740 grams total. Or 1 pound 10 ounces, 10.1 ounces. Now, I will translate all of those. It will go wherever it goes. There's also an ingredients list on the back, which I can put into translation, etc., etc. Now, with this one, we are dealing with, you guys may not be able to see that, 600 and shifts the weight around here. 684 grams, or 1 pound 8.1 ounces. So not a lot of difference. However, again, with the variety included here versus there, or the fact that there's more packaging, less weighty packaging, there's a heater involved in this. But anyway, this, as you can see, has a tear notch, is a white thermo-stabilized pouch. Best before 2019, 9. So it's a little out of date. But this over here, this is pretty much the Japanese equivalent of the 4 Fingers of Death, which I can put up here or there, however it translates. I won't get into the numbers 7 and 4 in Japan. There's 2 different words for each, depending on what you're counting, how you're counting. Also, there's a certain luck factor involved with the connotations of the words. I won't get into it. That'll just drag it out, and just look it up on the internet. It just has to do with some bad luck, and the translation can be in like cutting oneself, which leads down a rabbit hole we're not going for. Anyway, 4 Fingers of Death there. This is, this translates as a hardtack. Put that up over there. So they're just, I don't think they're rice crackers. I think they are wheat-based. Again, 9/2019. It does have the little sugar candies, not cookies, candies inside as well. I'm pretty sure I've seen these in Korean rations too, but anyway, so there is a gram weight, 150 grams. There's also a gram weight here somewhere. I think those are the grams here. Right there. That's the nutritional information. You get that. You get, this is your, and again, translation up here. This is a heater element. A kind of small little spork. This is your trash bag. Just kidding. This is your heater bag, which has instructions on it. Obviously, and we've seen it before. It's just your heater goes on the bottom, your stuff goes on top. You tie it up, and it does its thing. Don't burn yourself. Yada yada. This is a tuna salad. Translation up over here. And this is your white, yes, get this, white rice. Translation over there. So we will be comparing, not enough sleeve. Not sure why I keep saying that, but anyway. As far as I can tell, the only thing I'm missing from the Type 1 ration is there is supposed to be a can of Vienna sausage, cocktail wieners, fingers of death, that goes with this, that has a an opener attached to it. So you pop the opener off and then you do the open the cans, obviously. I don't have that. I will be warming these obviously separately in a pan of hot water for 10 to 12 minutes, I believe is the time. This I will be obviously heating separately with the accompanying heater, but that's just going to be honestly the rice and the Four Fingers of Death there. Again, if there are Japanese viewers out there and this is really not cool the way I'm phrasing that, I do apologize for it, but that's the way I'm going to refer to it, because that's kind of the MRE stigma thing about the wieners. So anyway, Japanese Type 1, Japanese Type 2. Let's get to cooking this. We have no beverages. There's no miso soup. There's nothing. Anyway, let's go forward. Be right back. I also have this kicking around, so I'm going to open it up and throw it in the FRH. Obviously, more rice. And this translates as Korean-style meat and potatoes. So this is going to be another main. Why not? I mean, it's just, it was kicking around in the Sterilite tote that I have all my rations in, and I pulled it out. I wasn't debating on whether or not I was going to use it, but might as well. It's 409 grams, or about 14 and a half ounces. And of course, that's with everything inside. This may have been how that was, like the other ration was packaged inside. So Canada Customs may have opened this more than I thought they did, but the other one. But I mean, why not? So we're gonna have some rice. I will. Put translation of that over there. This over here, and seeing as how it's got like a little anime chick on it with a like Japanese flag on a boonie cap, this is probably not official issue. It's gonna, I think this is a production best before date of 2021. 5/31, so 31st day of the 5th month, 2021. And the rice has an expiration of 2022, the 9th month, I'm guessing. But when I looked at the ration heater, I knew this was kicking around, and it actually shows the thing on the heater element on the bottom with 2 things of rice plus stuff on top. So, why not? Be right back. Again, another sport. Sport. Okay, we're back, and we have some beverages. It's all non-alcoholic rice beverages. Yeah, that's it. In case any YouTube censors are watching. By luck or happenstance, this is all manufactured by the Hakatsuru company out of Kobe, Japan. So this one is a nigori sake, which is an unfiltered sake. So it looks like milk, but it's just got the grains of rice are left within it. This is a standard Hakatsuru, and this is an awariyuki, which is a sparkling beverage. Anyway, let's go forth with, so because of the type 1 being the type 1, I couldn't locate my P31, so I have this, well, I mean, Australia is kind of close anyway, so I have this fucking ridiculous eating device, mate, or Fred. Hopefully I said it enough that it doesn't sound like what everybody calls it. I said fackin' with an E. So I can use that to open the cans. We'll get to the type 2 stuff because it's obviously done spitting away inside our garbage bag here. How warm everything got, I'm not sure. pretty warm. Get our little weird anime girl here. Make too much noise on there. Anyway, here's our rice. Number one. There's going to be a lot of rice involved here. I cooked it all just because it will get used. Here's our four fingers of death. Here is our other rice. And our steaming, burn myself, huge element of wow. Because even those are expired, they still cook like crazy. Anyways, let's because there's plenty of residual heat in those ones. Let's try to get those done. Maybe first I will get my Fred out here and see if I can do this in not real time, because that'll just take for friggin' ever. This is our pickles, and trust me, I've seen people trying to use actual real can openers, like rotary ones, and this just never goes well. So we'll just do this. And fast forward. Some pretty dark pickles. Moving forward again. And fast forward. Oh, let's see if we can get it. Actually, we'll do this because it is kind of warm, and we'll see if we can get a thing off it. You know, that thing that something does sometimes. Yeah, something. Is our beef. And now the rice. Fast forward. And a rice. Pretty impressive, really. Looks good. Oh, it smells nice and sweet. Yeah, this is going to stink because... Oh, a little different flavor on that one. Usually daikon pickles are quite smelly. That's just the nature of daikon. As I settle down to eat here. And from our type 2, this is our tuna salad. With some vegetables in it, obviously. Got some carrots, peas, maybe. I can't remember what the translation exactly listed for vegetables, but there are vegetables in it. Looking very cat foodish. Oh wow, that kind of smells like getting into the old tuna. Was it tuna with noodles or tuna casserole MRE? There was a tuna with noodles, I think. And that's, honestly, that's what that smells like. We'll put that, here we put that over there. Get into our hard tack. Okay, those are stale as heck. Fish out our little sugar candies. Put those there. Oh yeah, those are stale. Like really, really stale. Let's try. They're really dry. They're kind of stale. They smell worse than they taste. They're at least not rancid. Yay. Maybe black sesame seeds in them, but that's not bad. We'll do that. And we'll grab our Fred, just because it's going to be a lot easier to do something with this, maybe. Oh, it's quite dry. Let's maybe sample a bit first. That is super dry. And quite powdery. It's warmed through, I'll give it that, but let's see if we have better luck with either of these. That kind of tore badly, but that's kind of par for the course. Here we go. Let's see if we can get some of that into the... Oh yeah, that's much softer. Get that into the bowl. Got a bit of heat coming off it still, or steam, I guess, from the heat. Try some of that. And I probably should try to use manners, which I, being a grunt like I usually am, but itadakimasu. It's plain white rice, but we also have our two wonderful mains from our garbage bag of death. We'll see how those go with our rice. So first we have our Korean meat with vegetables. Kind of looks like that. Oh, so there's, okay. This is just going to get complicated to explain. Okay, one of these little sporks. So from what I can see in here, this is cognac jelly. Not cognac as in Hennessy, but konjac, maybe, I think is the closer pronunciation. It's a kind of a jelly made with a root, and it ends up looking like that in certain preparations, and it's quite chewy. Or not as chewy in this case. Probably a potato. Carrot. There's a bit of spiciness to it. Like heat, not like nothing like beyond black pepper kind of a spice, but up here, as to what the meat is, I'm not entirely sure, but it's there. It tastes a little retort pouchy. What are you going to do with that? What am I going to do with this, though? Oof, look at that. Unctuous bit of beef just kind of falling apart. Okay, without the sauce, that is very dry, but that is some amazing. Oh, what do we got there? That's more of that cognac jelly. Nice. That is tasty, though. Moving forward. Sorry. This is me geeking out on Japanese food while I'm... Yeah, never mind. I like that a lot. Considering that's coming out of a can, I think I prefer that to the other one. Four fingers of death. Oh boy. We'll see how this works out. Did it? Oh, might not have. Hang on. See if it get a... Nope. Okay, anyway. Alright, just popping open. I get a distinct kind of a smoke flavor coming out of that. Looks like a wiener. Kind of breaks like a Vienna. That has got a heavy smoke flavor to it. and yet it also has a very Vienna sausage flavor to it, like texture-wise. I would be happy with that in the field. I do have 4 Fingers of Death coming, so we'll see how that turns out. Go with a bit of pickle. Again, this is a daikon radish. Obviously done in soy. Usually you'll see it with sushi. It's like bright yellow. Like yellow number, I don't know what the hell number yellow. That has a very distinct crunch to it. That is super tasty. Definitely ticks all the right buttons. Go with our little bit of tuna salad. See what the heck's going on here. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, that's weird. Definite tuna fishy, but it's almost like it's a tuna and potato salad, maybe? Maybe. Yeah. It's pretty tasty too, though. Beverage break. Are sparkling. Kampai. I like that. Our regular kampai. That's what I'm used to. And our nigori. Usually that's drinked. That is usually the tenses are just not working. That is usually drunk, hot. It can be drunk cold. Usually if you have cold sake, it's in one of these. During the hot months in Japan, where it gets up to 40°C, definitely cold. But the nigori, again, is an unfiltered. Sometimes you'll see that in here with a bit of salt on the corner. That is strained. The sake is strained through the salt into your mouth, so you don't take a big hit of it. It just adds a bit of flavor to it, but this is obviously not doing that. But kampai. Totally different taste. A little sweeter than that one. Obviously doesn't have the bubbles of that one. And our candy. And we'll just go with a white one. I don't believe these are flavored. They're just sugar. Try a pink one and see. Like I said, I don't think they have any actual. Nope, they do. I'm wrong. So there's a pink, a green, a yellow, and the white ones. Don't ask me to describe what the flavor of the pink one is. I don't know. But I mean, tucked in the cargo pocket, these would be an amazing snack just to give you that quick hit of sugar. Anyway, be right back with less of this mess. Okay, we are cleaned up, we are back, and just this left. I must state, though, that was amazing. The meals were very tasty, as they always are. Japanese stuff never fails to amaze me, honestly. If you ever get the chance to get one of these rations, or one of the miri-meshi, the civilian made by military manufacturers for civilian use, or any Japanese food, try it. You'll like it, I hope. Depending on your personal preference, of course, on fish and other flavors or textures. I know textures are a real stopping point in Western culture as far as off-putting things can be. But our additional meal, the Korean meat and potatoes, so the dregs, of course, everything included, is 39 grams, or no, of course I hit the tear, duh. Why do I always do that? Tear, stop it. Now it's 42 grams, of course, to make a 39 to make a liar out of me, or 1.3 ounces. Okay, let's put it aside so we don't do that yet again. Everything else here with our FRH, which is just to the side. Having said that, that's also got 200 mils of water, which is 200 grams in it, so that's going to add. That comes in at 293, or 10.3 ounces, and yes, of course, that leaked everywhere. At least it's not hissing at me. Handkerchief. We'll clean that up. Haven't seen the handkerchief on the channel in a while. And that's going to be a new base. Anyway, that just leaves our type 1 cans, which are right there, which are 141 grams, or 4.9, about 5 ounces. And that was a 2 for Tuesday. Japanese type 1, Japanese type 2, plus another one, so 2 type 2s. Or that one was probably a civilian because of the little anime chick. Anyway, I'm Bourbon Street Joe, and I'm out. Bye.